My dear students, in today's video I like to discuss about the disadvantages of block diagram reduction technique. Already I have discussed some important problems. This is not possible to solve all problems. So already I have discussed uh, that is some typical problems with some example. Therefore, so today I like to discuss about the disadvantages of block diagram reduction technique and introduction to signal flow graph. So the block diagram reduction technique having large disadvantages. For example, the block diagram technique is not unique in the sense that we can draw more than one block diagram for one system or for the same system. Therefore, this is not suitable to get one answer. So next disadvantage is that is in each and every stage we have to draw one block diagram. Therefore, if we will consider a complicated system, so the block diagram will be more and more complicated and it will be more tedious, so that this is not suitable for block diagram technique, or we cannot find the transfer function easily by the block diagram reduction technique method. So another disadvantage is that it is only applicable to linear time invariant system. This is not applicable to linear time variant system. This is only applicable to LTI system, and also it is best suitable for single input single output system, that is called CISO system, but it is not suitable for multi input and multi output system. So the major disadvantage is there is no fixed starting point to solve the block diagram or to apply the block diagram reduction technique. Therefore, if one will start from a wrong starting point, then instead of simplified, it will be more and more complicated. So these are the major disadvantages. So let us start the today's topic, that is disadvantages of block diagram reduction technique and introduction to signal flow graph. So point 1, it is applicable to LTI system, that is linear time invariant system. Second, it is not unique. Third point, there is no fixed starting point for application of reduction technique. Fourth point, if will start from a wrong if will start from a wrong starting point it will be more complicated. It is best suitable for CISO system, that is single input and single output system. In each stage we have to redraw the block diagram. So it is a time consuming process. It is a time consuming process. So again, for a complicated system, the block diagram becomes more complicated, and to find the transfer function, it is not so easy. Therefore, the complicated system is not suitable for block diagram reduction technique. So these are the major disadvantage or drawbacks for the block diagram reduction technique method. So to overcome this method, another method is introduced, that is signal flow graph. So introduction to signal flow graph. So to overcome the drawbacks or disadvantages of block diagram reduction technique, S.J. Mason introduces another method, that is signal flow graph method. So signal flow graph is nothing but it represents the relationship between the variables of a set of linear algebraic equations representing a system. That means it is a network in which nodes represents the system variables. So signal flow graph is nothing but it is a network of variables. For example, let us consider, to understand this, let us consider the speed control of DC motor. So the speed of DC motor can be controlled by armature control method and also field control method. If we'll consider the armature control method, there are so many control variables are there, just like armature current, then armature resistance, then field resistance, field current, etc. Therefore, all these variables are connected by some nodes. So, in between two nodes, there is one branch, that is, the branch connects two variables. Similarly, all the variables are connected by the branches in a signal flow graph, and generally there are so many algebraic equations for a single system. So all the algebraic equations are represented by a network or graph of the network, that is called signal flow graph. For example, for speed control of DC motor, or that is your automobile driving system, or servo control system, everything having some algebraic equations. So all these algebraic equation forms a network or graph of the network is called a signal flow graph. So thank you very much. In my next lecture I will start the terminology of signal flow graph. Oh, Pony.